So I'm in my office studying something, and I want to remind you that just because something is your reality, it doesn't make it true. Just because it's the way that you see it doesn't make it facts. You have to learn to challenge your viewpoint on it, because quite possibly your viewpoint could be wrong. For example, some people may have broken your trust, and you may have a philosophy that says, I don't trust anybody. That's your reality. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. There are people that say, no one loves me. And then when you start asking them about their parents or siblings, and they say, well, yeah, that person does love me. So is that feeling of no one loves me true? Just because it's your reality doesn't mean that it's true. In that case, when someone says nobody loves me, what they're really saying is the person that I want to love me doesn't love me, so I don't feel loved, even though they have other people that love them. Always remember, we filter everything through our life experience and our way of seeing things. And if you don't have people in your life to challenge your viewpoints, or you don't challenge your viewpoints, you'll never grow. I know it feels real to you, but it doesn't mean that it's true. I'll tell the story and I'll jump off real quick. I remember a few years ago, they were doing some work in our neighborhood. They tore up the asphalt and they were putting some new asphalt down. So we were, basically driving through dirt for a few weeks. And one day I was on my way to the church, and I looked through my rearview mirror, and the car behind me, I'm like, man, that car is dirty. They need to wash their car. And then I remembered it wasn't the car that was dirty. It was my car, my window that was dirty, because I've been driving through dirt every single day. It wasn't what I saw, it was how I saw. And that's the trouble that most of us have. It's not always what we see, it's how we see it. You have to learn to challenge your filters and your thought process. It may be real to you, but it may not be real in real life. Learn to seek real truth so you can see things clearly, so you can learn. Clean your filters off and stop filtering everything through your past, your pain, and your struggles. Learn to see truth, learn to see light, and watch God move in your life. See you later.